Hello, it's been a day packed full of quarter-final action here in Bermuda for the Argo Group Gold Cup. But before we reveal who the semi-finalists are, let's take a closer look at our host event for this, the 7th stage of the Alpari World Match Racing Tour 2012. A stunning setting where our skippers have been sailing the IOD, a boat steeped in history. Well, let's see them sailing at their best. We start with Ian Williams against Adam Minoprio, the current world champion versus a former world champion. And it was more one-sided than we expected. At 2-0 up, here's Williams going for the win in the third match. Let's see how he got on.
Minoprio realising he's in big trouble here. It's so light and they are a long way away. So I think he knows they're in bad shape. They've got a split tack start. But Ian Williams there attacking. He's facing across the line. Adam Minoprio's.
Wait up.
As Ian rolls to tack and cross. We were worried he couldn't cross at start time. He can certainly cross now. Some nice work from Williams. See Williams actually nearly having caught up the match in front of him. So fast is three-time world champion. Yeah, Adam Minoprio has been smashed. There's no real words for it.
No, I guess there's one leg to go, and if anyone could do it, it would be Minoprio. So see how he goes here.
And Minoprio puff.
Yeah, for sure.
Right of face, tacking. I think the reality is it wasn't whether they were mentally
Some
ready.
Absolutely superb sailing, an almost faultless performance from GAC Pindar, and they come down now to claim their win against Adam Minoprio. There was plenty of Doc Short talk about how close this quarterfinal was going to be. Both these skippers sailing at the absolute top of their game, but it is Ian Williams that has destroyed Adam Minoprio here in Hamilton Harbour, and he comes down to drop his spinnaker and claim his place in the semi-finals of this Argo Gold Cup.
Ian Williams joined Eric Monin and Taylor Camfield through to the semi-finals of the Argo Group Gold Cup. Well, next up, the final decider was an all-Swedish matchup between Johnny Berntsen and Bjorn Hansen. Now, Berntsen had gone down 1-0 in the first match, but managed to pull it back to 2-1. And we go into the fourth match. This is what happened.
Bjorn Hansen leading in for that left side of the line. Johnny Berntsen's got him pinned. It's going to come down to who accelerates best. And as the gun sounds, it's Johnny Berntsen rolling up into the tack. And Bjorn Hansen, I think, trying to roll back down there onto starboard tack. But has he got enough room to accelerate? The mark is just there. And Johnny Berntsen is sailing off into the horizon. But Bjorn Hansen there, stuck down on the pin. It's going to be touch and go whether he hits it. Disaster has struck for Bjorn Hansen. He just manages to sneak around the pin, but I think the damage is done. He is very slow, and it is Johnny Berntsen powering up the course. Bjorn Hansen picking up a little bit of pressure now. I think the damage is already done. Johnny Berntsen with a substantive lead off to that right-hand side.
As we track up this final quarter-final pairing between Bjorn Hansen and Johnny Berntsen. It is Berntsen, the sneaky beaky Swede, which finds himself off to the right and in great shape. An absolutely massive lead over Bjorn Hansen. Johnny Berntsen powering away down the run. Bjorn Hansen can just look on.
Yeah.
Unlucky Bjorn, it doesn't look like it's going to be here. Never say die though. But Johnny Berntsen looks like he's going to be close to a whole leg in front by the time we get to the bottom. He's double the speed and he's already halfway down the second leg. Johnny Berntsen has sailed like a hero, particularly in this last match here against Bjorn Hansen. Johnny Berntsen sailing through the line to dispatch Bjorn Hansen. Some great sailing from Johnny Berntsen. He is the winner and our final semi-finalist here at the Argo Group Gold Cup.
You came from behind. You were 1-0 down at one point and managed to win 3-1. You must be super pleased.
Yeah, of course, winning a quarterfinal was really important for us. We have been struggling this season and never passed the quarterfinals and been knocked out by the winners in the quarterfinals. So now it's finally us to get to the semi. So we're really happy about it.
I had heard coming into this regatta that you very much like Bermuda and you also are a fan of the Monsoon Cup and perform well there. Are these two regattas you were hoping to perform well in?
Yeah, definitely. We have been struggling, as I said, and this event is we really like it here. We like the boats, and I think we have some advantage handling the boats here. So yeah, we hope to go all the way if we can.
Going into the fine details and technicalities, what was it, do you think, that gave you that edge today over Bjorn in those final three races?
I think that Bjorn is really aggressive in the starts, and in this start, if you choose your way, it's always open up another way. And by trying to do some tags and make it worse for him to win his tactics, that open up some gaps for us, so we can sometimes win the racing and sometimes not. So. And also, of course, the tactics on the race course was really important. And my tactician Daniel did a terrific job today, finding the fast spot to do the course.
Now, you have knocked your fellow Swede out, Bjorn Hansen, who's runner-up at the moment on the overall tour leaderboard. He wasn't counting points here, so it will all go to Malaysia. In terms of that duel between himself and Ian Williams, the current world champion, how do you see that one playing out in Malaysia?
That's going to be fantastic, interesting, and I think it's quite open. There are other teams that also can go on the top, even though these guys are the top right now. I think that even Ian is on a good point right now, and I think you need to win here to get some points. So it really doesn't matter, and I guess probably we're going to race Ian tomorrow. So if we do that, we're going to see if we can stop both of them.
So you could also do Bjorn a favour after knocking him out. We'll see. Johnny, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, we will see exactly what's been happening on the Alpari World Match Racing Tour 2012 so far. It gives you an idea of how that leaderboard is looking, so take a look at this. Well, soon a 7th winner on the Alpari World Match Racing Tour 2012 will be crowned, with the final looming on Sunday. But there is a small matter of the semi-finals to conclude first. Joining me to talk about those is Simon Shaw, a former double world champion and one of our racing commentators here in Bermuda. Simon, I suppose a great place to start is with the pick for the semi-finals, and it will be Taylor Canfield who gets to choose first.
I mean, Taylor's got a hard choice, and he's probably finding himself in an unusual situation at the top of the leaderboard with all those big fish behind him. I mean, he's got a hard choice. Ian Williams would be, I'd say, on his performance today, the least obvious of the three. And then it's Eric Monin or
Johnny
Berntsen, yeah. So, I mean, my guess is he's going to go with Eric Monin. I think that's the obvious choice. Johnny is a slippery character out here in Bermuda, and it would be a tough choice. So I think it will be Eric Monin that he picks, which leaves the Berntsen Williams in the other match. But ultimately, it's their decision, and we'll see how it unfolds later today.
We've just spoken to Johnny Berntsen, and although he's not Bjorn Hansen out at the quarterfinal stage, he said he could do him a favour and knock Ian Williams out in the next one. If they do match up those two, would you favour Johnny Berntsen over Williams?
I mean, I suppose in a word, no. I mean, today Ian Williams dispatched Adam Minoprio like he'd never match raced before, and I think he's really firing on all cylinders. And we saw him on great form in Marseille, just 1 week ago, where he went on to win. And I mean, he's certainly my pick at the moment, but Bermuda and Hamilton Harbour can play tricks on anybody, and tomorrow's a new day.
A final word going into semi-finals. We've only got 2 tour card holders who are taking points. One of those is Ian Williams. The other is Johnny Berntsen. Do you see them both maybe getting through to the final, or potentially causing a bit of an upset on the overall tour leaderboard by gaining valuable points here?
I mean, those points are important all the way through, but I think most likely Johnny Berntsen and Ian will settle each other in the next round, so only one of them will progress from there. But that was predicting a pick, which we can't do, and it's really, normally you've been making these predictions, you often get pretty caught out. So we'll see what unfolds, and I guess anything is possible. It would be great to see both those guys in the final and coming away with maximum points.
Thank you, Simon. Well, we will be confirming those picks, of course, and we will be showing you all the semi-final action as it happens tomorrow. Join us for our live window between 12 and 2 local time. We will be broadcasting via live stream as well, wmrt.com for all of the details. Join us for that action. We'll be here raring to go, but bye for now.